Self-awareness is a double-edged sword. Getting good at something and winning can change your life.
Tremendous self-awareness. Even the use of the word realization that you were pursuing something as opposed to something else, and you were able to kind of separate yourself from your ego, or at least look down on it and understand the role it was having on your decision making. Self-awareness and then huge humility. Are these skills?
Yes, because I didn't have them in the beginning.
Interesting.
Now, self-awareness is a double-edged sword. I didn't have any when I was a kid, and I didn't have anxiety. As I have really leaned into developing self-awareness, it's actually made me more anxious.
Really?
Because I'm hyper aware of what I'm not good at, what I am good at, how I'm being perceived, how I perceive myself, that things matter. Like this is, man, when I really try to shake this off, the thing that I keep coming back to is life has consequences. And building and selling $1 billion company has consequences. Like, they're amazing. So getting good at something and winning can change your life. And those things are powerful. And so it's like, I realize the game I'm playing. I realize the stakes. And so one of the things that I really have to focus on now is like, I don't value that stuff. I need to be careful not to value that stuff. That what matters, the thing that you started this off, the only thing that matters is how you feel about yourself when you're by yourself. And all the success in the world can't touch that. But you're constructing that in your own mind. You're constructing a value system. You are constructing beliefs. Now, most of the time you don't realize that you're constructing them. So they're invisible. You just see cool shit and you think, wow, that's cool. You don't realize that in saying, wow, that's cool, you just made a value judgment. You reinforce that in your own mind. And now in some subtle way, you're moving towards that and judging yourself against whether you have that or not. So you have to keep coming back to what's cool is feeling good about myself. What's cool is having a dope marriage. What's cool is getting better. What's cool is sitting at somebody's feet and learning something new. So I have to reinforce that value system because from an evolutionary standpoint, we have all these weird things baked in already. So 50% of you is just baked in. And then 50% of you is created really subtly from the time you are a child, and you have no idea that you're absorbing and creating these belief systems that are governing your value system, that are governing what you think is worthy of respect, which means if you think that the only thing worthy of respect is tremendous success, then you'll put yourself on that wheel trying to earn your own respect. And then if you don't get it, you'll be in the dumps. And then if you do get it, you're gonna realize it didn't matter in the first place because you have these embedded things in your brain. And here's the most insidious. You will get this more than most. There is no amount of success big enough that you can stand in it forever. There's no meal big enough, no feast overwhelming enough that you never need to eat again. No drink so thirst quenching that you don't need to drink again. We get that with like the bodily stuff. No sex so great that you don't want sex again. So why is it that we think that success would be any different? And people think it is. They think I will have reached that, right? Like if you read my resume, it sounds like I should just permanently be happy, right? You sold $1 billion company, you live in a really fancy house, you've got a lot of money. It doesn't work like that. None of that stuff carries any weight with me today. I have to earn my self-respect every day. And so I have to be really careful what I choose to value, because that will determine how I feel about myself when I'm by myself, which is ultimately all that matters.